Hi. My name is Erica LaShawn. Thank you for stopping by. I hope all is well. Today is February 14th, 2023. It's 1:52 a.m. Like I said before, my name is Erica LaShawn. Did I almost not say my name right? Oh, my name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. I thought today's topic would be fitting because it's Valentine's Day, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone, for ones who care and ones who don't. Hey, whatever. So, now, this is a conversation piece like Valentine's Day. Some people are like, oh my God, so over it. Why wait for one day of the year to express love and to, your loved ones? And, it should be Valentine's Day every day. And it's a money making scheme just to, pull on the heartstrings of people around the world. So we're going to start with NPR. And this was updated today at 7:45 a.m. So somebody, who is this? Arnie Spiel, ArnieSeipel. He was up on it today. This is today. So anyway, it's an updated. The title is The Dark Origins of Valentine's Day. So, it kind of came out of something that people really don't talk about, and it kind of turned into this thing of like hearts and candy and little naked babies, bows and arrows and little curly hair and all that stuff. So Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate romance and love and kissy face stuff. But the origin of this festival of candy and cupids are actually dark, bloody, and a bit muddled. Though no one has pinpointed the exact origin of the holiday, one place to start is ancient Rome. So it just goes on to say, and I'm going to skip around because I have a lot of paper here, and a lot of it kind of says they cover the same thing about how Valentine's Day was kind of not what we want to believe. So you'll hear some paper, but the Romans, their celebrations were violent, and they may also be responsible. See, some of this is cut off. It's dark. From February 13th to the 15th, the Romans celebrated the feast of. I just had my girl ready. Oh, here she go. I'm gonna wait for this ambulance to go by. I live in Brooklyn. Shout out to BK. I got my girl here because I didn't want to stumble. So this festival, Lupercalia. I knew I wasn't gonna get that one, so I had my girl ready or whatever. But Lupercalia is this festival. So this is supposedly where the origin of this day comes from. But at this feast, Lupercalia, it's dark here. I'm a struggle. I can't. They sacrificed a goat, a dog. Then they whipped women with some hides from animals that they slain for the festival, I guess. I don't know. The Roman romantics, quote unquote, were drunk. They were naked. And I'm just, it's dark. It was a religious, something about it's coming around like studies. A professor at Yale, this is in 2011. Okay, I can't see this. In 2011, someone from a professor at Yale University came up with this. I'm going to keep going. I can't read it. The ancient Romans may also be responsible for the name of our modern day love. Emperor Claudius II, I'm pretty sure that says Claudius. Hold on. Nope. Oh, yep. Claudius. Good girl. So this emperor, Claudius II, executed two men, both named Valentine, on February 14th of different years in the 3rd century. Their names were honored by the Catholic Church, with the celebration of St. Valentine's Day. Around the same time, the Normans celebrated Galatins Day. Gallatin? Hold on. Uh-oh. That might not be in there. Oh, I didn't get rid of the other one. But anyway, while I'm stumbling over here, I hope everybody's day went well today. Well, it is a new day. It's after midnight. It's still a new day. Gelatin. That ain't. I put an E on there. My bad. Anyway. Nope. Gallatin. That has two. I threw an extra L in there. Whatever. Gallatin meant love of women. That was likely confused with St. Valentine's Day at some point, in part because they sound alike. So the two guys named Valentine got murdered on the 14th of two different years, and then around the same time, the Normans celebrated Gallatin's Day. Gallatin meant love of women. At some point, it got confused. Just like if you go to a restaurant and you order mahi, people be like, "Oh my God, mahi, that's dolphin." So people are like, "Oh my God, I don't want to eat a dolphin." But really, mahi is not a real dolphin. Over in Hawaii, it's called the dolphin fish. So mahi is a real fish that you can eat, and they call it the dolphin fish. But over here, it's still the same. But that dolphin hooked on, and it just didn't let go. But in some parts of the world, they do eat dolphin, and it's prohibited in certain parts of the world or whatever. But anyway, so if you're in America or wherever, and you see mahi on the menu, and it's a normal restaurant, it's not like some shanty town where you eating street food and you over in some other place. The mahi, I'm sure is good. I'm sure. As the years went on, the holiday grew sweeter. Chaucer, Chaucer, and Shakespeare romanticized it in their work, and it gained popularity throughout Britain and the rest of Europe. Handmade paper cards became the tokens du jour in the Middle Ages. Eventually, the tradition made its way to the New World. The Industrial Revolution ushered in factory-made cards in the 19th century. And in 1913, Hallmark cards of Kansas City, Missouri began mass producing Valentines. February has not been the same since. So how do we celebrate it now? Well, today the holiday is big business, but that commercialization has spoiled the day of many. Helen Fisher, a sociologist at Rutgers University, said we have only ourselves to blame. Quote unquote, this isn't a command performance, she said. Quote unquote, if people didn't want to buy Hallmark cards, they would not be bought, and Hallmark would go out of business. So I'm sure and moving forward. And so the celebration of Valentine's Day, it goes on in varied ways. Many will break the bank buying jewelry and flowers for their beloveds. Some will celebrate in a SAD, S-A-D, in parentheses, that's Sad Singles Awareness Day. They do it the sad way, dining alone and binging off self-gifted chocolates, while others find a way to make peace with singlehood in a society that wants everyone to partner up. So we're going to keep going because I want to jump. Right. That's the same person. Okay. So I'm going to just, speaking of being single, there are a lot of singles out there and a lot of couples out there and a lot of thruples out there. I just learned that term like 3-4 years ago. It's thruples out there. Look it up. So I wonder what they're going to be doing this Valentine's Day. So this comes from That's what they call. Okay. It's a website, social anxiety disorder. It's under the coping. 10 ways to enjoy Valentine's Day solo. This is by Arlen Kunick, ArlinCuncic. That was updated August 22nd, 2020. And it, excuse me, it was medically reviewed by Carly Snyder, MD. So, 10 ways to enjoy Valentine's Day solo. Being alone on Valentine's Day may leave you feeling left out. It's easy to let the media and advertisements make you feel like something is missing. If you're not in a relationship on this particular day. There are many reasons why you may find yourself alone on Valentine's Day. Maybe you've chosen to be single or are not interested in a relationship. It's also possible that you're single for reasons outside of your control. For instance, maybe you're dealing with social anxiety disorder. That's sad too. SAD in parentheses. They wearing that out. And some may experience some fear in pursuing a romantic relationship. Whatever the reason, as Valentine's Day approaches, you might be feeling like you're the only person in the world without a partner. The best way to manage feelings of loneliness on this day involves shifting your focus, aiming to be happy with what you already have, and spending some time with yourself. Self-care is a big part of it too. Take care of yourself. Okay, some girl had this something to click on. Okay. Ignore Valentine's Day. There is no rule that you need to celebrate or even acknowledge Valentine's Day. And I'm saying Valentine, not Valentine. It annoys me. Hey, Leslie. However, don't let social media, store displays, or stories of others make you feel bad about your relationship status. Um, February 14th is just one day of the year. There's no reason why you can't treat it as though it's just another day. Another way to cope is be kind to yourself. If you'd prefer not to ignore Valentine's Day, you can decide to make it a day to treat yourself well. Try some of the following self care strategies. Eat your favorite foods, create a list of goals or intentions that you like to set for the day, engage in hobbies that you enjoy, sleep in late, take the day off, write in a gratitude journal. So it goes on. Be your own secret admirer. Avoid love triggers. These are just ways to cope. Plan a date with single friends. Reach out to someone. Brighten someone else's day. Keep up your daily routine. Last one, a word from Very Well. Valentine's Day can be a wonderful time if you are in a relationship, but difficult if you find yourself alone. If you're struggling with severe feelings of loneliness, it might be a good idea to reach out to a therapist. They can help you develop some healthy coping mechanisms. If you are spending this holiday alone, try to remind yourself of how wonderful you are and show yourself some compassion and love on Valentine's Day. My mother has been my Valentine since probably college. Once I left the nest, that was it for me. Even if I didn't have a Valentine, I knew. I'm like, my mother is my Valentine. And my card will come every year faithfully. So that's just, So I want to get to the okay, we did the money stuff with Valentine's Day. So this other paper I have, it still talks about the Romans and the rise of gifts. This is from CNN.com. And this was published February 14th, 2020. People gonna be working today. 9:29 a.m. Who was it? Francisco Guzman and Brian Rise from CNN. They up like me after 12 so they can get it in and be like, okay, fine. So this is, I'm just skipping around, but it talks about the rise of gifts because I'm interested in that. One thing's for certain, Valentine's Day is a $1 billion business. The National Retail Federation estimates that U.S. consumers will spend 27.4 billion for the holiday. One of the first greeting cards to mark the day was made way back in the 16th century. It included the now iconic question, "Will you be my Valentine?" I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Michigan, so we do a double. We celebrate Valentine's Day and we also celebrate Sweetest Day, which is celebrated in October. So I was kind of stumbling on the differences between Valentine's Day and Sweetest Day, but some know about it, some don't. It depends on what area you live in, but it's twice a year for some of us. So be lucky if you don't know about it, because somebody will be looking at you like. But anyway, so yeah, so in 1847, Esther Howland became one of the first U.S. merchant manufacturers of the holiday cards. Richard Cardberry followed with the creation of the first chocolate box in 1868. So today, the holiday is celebrated throughout the world with gifts including red roses, chocolates, sweethearts, movies, dates, and much more. I found it so funny when I first moved. I've been in New York for like almost 25 years. It's been a minute. I think I'm on year 25 this year, or 24. But I noticed how New Yorkers are really cool people. People be like, oh, New Yorkers are mean. They are really not. New Yorkers are some of the nicest people you ever want to meet. But it's a whole thing attached. It's a stigma. Whatever. Come and visit it. You'll have a great time. But anyway, you don't see nothing. Let tomorrow, when I leave out tomorrow and go back to work, them streets I'm gonna see red, red, red teddy bears. The hardest dude on the block, he gonna have his balloons. He gonna be walking down that street with his balloons and his stuff. So I'm like, look at them. Ow. Oh, sorry. Got up my heater. Okay. Mother's Day too. They go all out on Mother's Day to the point where they buy gifts for baby mamas and they not even with her no more. And the child's mother be looking like, I got in a friendly debate at work one time because I said, so what's up with that, y'all? I said, every year I don't see it. And I work in child welfare, so we are exposed daily, constantly to parents who are unfit, parents who neglect their children, abandon their children. They don't even care about them, really. So we were joking around. We have to joke because if you don't, you probably cry. But anyway, so we was just talking about the men around, and they just be jumping up on Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and you never see them do anything. And one of my coworkers was like, I don't know how we got on it. You be sitting around working and stuff. You just have all type of discussions. And it just kind of worked its way into, well, even if we're not together, I still want a Mother's Day. This was Mother's Day, so I don't think it was Valentine's Day. But they could be doing that too. I don't know. But this was on Mother's Day. But anyway, I'm going to just take a quick little turn. But the person was like, I don't care. I don't care if we're not together. They could be in a whole different relationship. I still expect something on Mother's Day. So here I go. Here comes David Pitts. That's my father. Here I come. I'm like, so what make you think you deserve something on Mother's Day if he's not with you anymore? She was like, because I'm the mother of his child. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's nice. He got a mother though. He has one. And your current guy, maybe that's something you need to focus on. So, there was a real discussion, and the coworker was like, no, I'm serious. And I said, but, I said, no, I get it. I said, but how would you feel? I said, how would you feel if the father of your child said, you know what, kids, this year, I'm going to sit you guys down. I want you to draw mommy the best picture in the world. Draw mommy or make something. Go to Michael's, get them arts and crafts out. Get that glue and that glitter. Make mommy something beautiful. They don't want that. I said, so what about that? Nah, because whatever rationale, I said, y'all better than me. I said, y'all better than me, because if I was had a significant other and Valentine's Day rolled around or Mother's Day rolled around and you tripping over yourself, mm-hmm, you might as well just gonna have to do it behind my back and hide it or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I ain't sure how to call that, but that was the conversation in the room. I went all out to say what. All right, let's just go to and I'll probably come back to it. I just had it. 10 strange facts and the dark origins of Valentine's Day. All this paper say the dark origins because it's all the same story. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But this one was 10 strange facts about the darkness of Valentine's Day. So it goes all into the legend of Saint Valentine and all that stuff, whatever. So 10 facts you didn't know about Valentine's Day. You know, many believe the X symbol became synonymous with the kiss in medieval times. People who wouldn't write their names signed in front of a witness with an X. The X was then kissed to show their sincerity. So, number one fact, girls of medieval times ate bizarre foods on this day to make them dream of their future spouse. 2, physicians in the 1800s commonly advised their patients to eat chocolates to calm their pining for lost love. 3, Richard Cadbury produced the first box of chocolates for this holiday in the late 1800s. We went over that. 4, 15% of U.S. women in themselves, 15% of U.S. women send themselves flowers on Valentine's Day. In parentheses, the rest prefer jewelry. That's not a strange fact. I worked with somebody one time. I swore they sent themselves some flowers. We was all like, okay, all right. Number 5, the red rose was the favorite flower of Venus, the Roman goddess of love. 6, women purchase approximately 85% of all gifts on this holiday, including jewelry. 7, every Valentine's Day, the Italian city of Verona, where Shakespeare's lovers Romeo and Juliet lived, received about 1,000 letters addressed to Juliet. Let me do that again. Really? Every Valentine's Day, the Italian city of Verona, where Romeo and Juliet lived, that town, receives about 1,000 letters addressed to Juliet. Are they still doing that? What kook is? I know ain't no kook out there doing that. Because some people, they get intoxicated or just crazy. 8, in Japan, women are expected to give chocolate and other gifts to men on Valentine's Day. This tradition was started as a marketing campaign by Japanese chocolate companies. 9, the official world record for the longest marriage in a living couple belongs to Herbert and Zelmira Fisher, who were married for a total of 86 years and 290 days before Mr. Fisher passed away. Brilliant blessings. Where's 10? Staple being away. I don't know where 10 at. It goes in. Oh, that's a commercial. Stop it. That's a commercial. I didn't get to 10. Okay, moving forward. I think that's it. Where are we? Oh, God, 24, 29. It's going to be a short one. You can't go too much on Valentine's Day. I was going to do the Saint Valentine's Day Massacre, but I was like, I skimmed through it, and it didn't grasp my interest. It was these two mob gangs. They was feuding with each other in New York, and they dressed up in cop It's movies, documentaries. You can look it up yourself. They dressed up like police, and they got their rivals, and they lined them all up against the wall and shot them on Valentine's Day. Just like a firing squad type of deal. All right, moving forward. This, it's the same. Okay, they just going over the same stuff. I just don't want to miss anything. So that's about it. I think I'm gonna stop here. Really, not too much to say about it. I enjoy it. I'm one of those. I like a nice card. A nice pretty card with a nice little sentiment handwritten inside. And something else. Creative, like something from the heart. This is something else. So we're going to move forward. Something from the heart. Oh, I like them little rochers. Them little balls, them little rochers. One year I got 50 of those in a card. I was like, oh, I loved it. I took some to work and passed them out because it was too many. But anyway, so I think that's it. So I hope everyone's doing well. Like the literature said, hey, it's all what you don't make it out to be like that. If it's not like that, 26:32. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it even 30 minutes. Yeah, don't stress yourself out, and don't feel like it's not that. It's not that. And you know what? You know who love you, and you know who you love, and you don't have to wait till today to express it. And even if you do, maybe this is a good day to express it. It's up to you. Where we at? All right. I wasn't going to go here, but I'm going. Because I found it interesting. I just like fun facts. I ran across 500 things you didn't know. It's a thing called Did You Know? Apparently, that's a game that you can play at parties and whatever. You could go on Amazon and buy this game called Did You Know? Nope, I'll get it right here for free. It's a lot of fun facts. And we ain't gonna do all these. I'm just trying to get to. I didn't know the Hawaiian alphabet only contained 13 letters. I didn't know that. Rabbits eat their own feces. So dogs do too. Yeah, some of it is like, and so what? The most commonly used letter in the English alphabet is E. I just said that. Around 8% of the world population has an extra rib. Cats spend most of its life sleeping. They do. Them cats, they just be chilling. And they just be staring at you like, what? Go get my food. And then I'll come love you when I decide to. Other than that, don't bother me. Honey never spoils. The fortune cookie was invented in America. The human brain is 78% water. Well, most of our body is water. Yeah. Sponges hold more cold water than hot water. You share your birthday with 19 million people. Somebody should do that. Like have a party around the world. Somebody probably already did it. Cats have 100 vocal cords. And I was watching something. All those vocal cords, it helps them with their purrs and stuff. Because that purr is serious. Eartha Kitt did it. But cats, they sound so, I don't know. I like to hear them purr. Cats have two main vocal cords that are capable of making over 100 different types of sounds. They work in conjunction with the trachea and the cartilage in their throat. Okay. Ducks cannot walk without bobbing their heads. Come on. The first phone book only had 50 names. All right. Okay. Cows do not have upper front teeth. All right, we at 30. I'm going to stop here. Thank you for listening. Once again, my name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a happy Valentine's Day and have happy days after today. Gonna be all right. I'll be your Valentine. Thank you, and I'll catch you later.